Oh, yeah. The guy that's dead, it feels like, as Saberlight jumps in with the Malefice, but not going to go in any further. And Zion Company can just take this tower pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, Mickey can just slap it with the shard. Nice wash.
And with the disarm, the only thing preventing any further damage here. I think they're probably going to be resigned to give up this set of racks, but they're just trying to delay it so that they can't go for a second one, perhaps. But Mickey jumps in, Avatos, Abed, he gets the Greaves applied to him. Has his ult available, as we see Crit wants to go in with his BKB, so this is all without their Lina position 1 available to even fly back into this game. Abed, he's in Rolling Thunder, but everybody's black hole right now. That's 2 of them. They're going to be able to get off a nice shield crash into the beautiful swatch. Abed double kill. Nisha jumping in, doesn't have much mana to speak of now as they're going to apply all the pressure to Zai instead. Malefice is there.
Nisha's going to die too.
Nisha getting gone on by Abed. This is going to be a quadruple. By quadruple, I mean triple. You remember,
which is very annoying for you.
Oh,
maybe you
boy,
just
the
played
Avatos and absolute destruction of Crit. He is donezo.
Nice
turns
force.
around on the Mickey, but he pops his BKB. Boxy gets off the cogs. All right, he's going to get away safely thanks to the jetpack. But here's the black hole applied to Mickey. So that is the bigger of the 2 kills that come out in favor of Shopify. Nisha still has a few remnants left to go, so he's still going to be a difficult pickup. Bash is not going to be there. He actually pops his BKB, now applying some more pressure, this time to Arteezy. Zai jumps in as well with a BKB of his own, and the double sprout leash. What a god. Zai now trying to stand his ground. They're continuing to try to chase his Ember Spirit, but not going to be able to find it. Instead, they're going to find the Lina, and now Saberlight. That is a lot of damage coming out from that freezing field of Insania. Pops the Greaves. Abed trying to go in, actually gets a nice bash. Beautifully done. Can they do enough damage to Nisha? He's completely out of mana. Looks like Saberlight will eventually drop. And now another Sprout, which is the leash upon Abed. That is going to be a huge kill for Liquid. But they're going to run right into Zai. Okay, that actually worked out quite well for Shopify. But here comes the hook shot. The initiation with Sandy Arteezy just focusing on Zai and the team. But Black Hole onto Nisha. You got to kill the raid boss. Can they do it? No. Refresher now popped by Enigma. Gets off another Black Hole. This one's pretty good as well. They take out the CM to start. The Tiny is next on the list. Zai has healed up greatly thanks to the Satanic, but it's an Enigma for a CM right now as the buybacks come through, and Arteezy has to completely reset because he has no HP. And away they go.
Oh my God!
Come. He's gonna right-click Arteezy. He is dead for 90 seconds. Does have buyback though. Nice clip near onto 2. Crit pops the Ghost Scepter, but will likely fall shortly after. Gonna get off the onslaught, getting healed by Fly, gets to the high ground, getting continued to be chased here though. There's the Avalanche and the triple kill from Mickey. He is doing ridiculous damage with that Silver Edge. Buyback now onto Crit. Laguna Blade, okay, they're gonna try to go onto the Tiny. This would be a dieback potentially, but they get the Avatos and Zai is here for the right click as well. And the Sleight of Fate. That's a lot of damage coming out from the Ember Spirit, but they kill Arteezy. They kill 4 heroes in total, and the last remaining member of Shopify is Abed, who is now in a
way too long to get there. Double damage room being missed out on. Those Skem is running back for it now, but Roshan's already down. And in they go. Dark Mago, he got to start off. It's going to be onto the Underlord. Force has been caught out already, and he will drop. Skem, he pops the meta. With the double damage, he still wants to try and force the fight. They got a great song off into the egg now. The Phoenix, can they time this one right? It seems like they possibly can, as the egg is going to explode, connecting on 2. They've taken down Narman. They're on to Skem now. Skem gets impaled and speared up. He's going to drop on the Terror Blade. Oh, it's a messy, messy fight for Geek Slate. They are still trying to get out of there, but it's not going to happen.
You're getting to a point where the Storm is starting to come back, and I feel like even with the defensive items, the supports are still going to struggle. Although he has Aeon
in the open, Aeon gets popped. Does he get the grip off? He's just actually not popping anything. He's going to get taken down on the side. MKS is trying to man fight, getting rid of the Tombstone, loses his first life, but they will get the control in onto Collapse. That is Collapse dead, but they are surrounding MKS, and he's not going to get any help from his teammates. Finished off, buyback from Well can go for the long zip. Knight actually goes in, has a second Rolling Thunder to try and get out of that fight. Wants to go back in, very ballsy move. Salad gets the X off, control the outro. There's no hit to the right this time around to save the TB, but Xiaoyu is completely locked down from doing any damage. That's going to be the turnaround play that they need on Team Spirit, and they almost wiped them completely. The only one that gets out is going to be Knight.
Man, these wards from Spirit are actually crazy.
As they just
one gets dewarded.
Who's actually the one warding for Spirit?
I would assume it's Poposhka.
Oh,
They
like
found 9. He
Yeah.
is just dead instantly.
Doesn't have a chance to use the BKB. Vacuum wall, though, to follow up. A 3-3, stuck in the Sprouts, forced to search himself to safety. They stole the Tombstone dropped. Snaking is not that valuable a kill. They gotta deal with the Tombstone. Saksa from behind comes in. Dragon Tail as well for the Ember. He's stuck in the Fireball. You sleight of fist to prevent some of the damage. Does he have a Remnant? He doesn't for now. He's just going to die. Laurel's down. Yatoro in the middle of Wukong's command. He needs to run away. Does he have the Force Staff? He doesn't Hurricane Pike. And with thanks to this, he'll gain some space. And now the reinitiation is here. They force Skinner to use his BKB. Now they know he has it. Undying with the buyback. Wants to join again. Yatoro gets caught. Skinner, carry versus carry. Seems to benefit the Dragonet for now. Gust will be for nothing. As 3-3's here with the vacuum. No more stuns. No way to cancel a TP. They have bigger fish to fry. His name is Collapse. But Collapse feels strong enough. He's fighting as the DK. Does he have enough magical damage? With the help of his teammates, they do. Skinner got way too cocky. Punished for it. As 3-3's forced to use a Seal Totem to get away.
Not weird enough to be, you know, griefing.
Bob's forced to pop his BKB. It is a matter we're off. Whisper, he'll go for the chase knowing this. Chris Luck right behind him. Bob caught out. Hook onto the Spiderling. Bob is still in massive trouble, though the survival is there with the hills coming up, but he just can't move. They're still healing him up.
What?
Bob, he's going to make it out. Oh, Tino with the heals. Making it happen, but now Palos in danger. Forced the BKB up, goes into Dismember. Bob eventually does go down through the clockwork. He will keep going. Chris Luck. Hook is there. He does have the Aegis up, so he can reset after this death. Bob brought back for this. In fact, no! The Aegis expires. They take him down. Perfect timing here by Execration. Bob, though, Bob might die back immediately as Picard is right on top of the SF. Even with all the hills coming out, he can't survive. Picard's right into the Chrono right after. He's going to find a CM for his trouble. Onto Tino, they'll find another. It's going to be the Keeper of the Light. Picard's a very clean Void game so far. There's Palos. He's trying to run, but a hook shot. Panda going to catch him out. Doesn't have mana for the conks, but it should not matter. They just hold him down. Lift him up, and Palos will get annihilated here by evil geniuses.
Bags of Stormstormer, boots of travel too, so he's ready to join his allies at any point. Hook shot, off the mark.
Gonna get missed.
Solo.
I'll turn towards him. They've caught him with a Hex, but Antares jumps in. So they'll be able to get out to the side. In fact, Toby's getting burst pretty quickly. They'll kill the Death Prophet. If Hellraisers can find more with this one, they'll look over towards Katsuomi. Katsuomi tosses back the Spider. Forced back down to the river, but Kiyotaka continues to chase. See Stormstormer jumping to look for the back lines. Watson has the control and damage to take down Miro. The buyback coming out here from the Enigma. Solo is actually going to get the back. Stormstormer's having some struggle, but will manage to get the Rolling Thunder off. BKB from Urag as he attempts to stand his ground against the Naga Siren, but it doesn't look like he can do enough damage. Watson will get caught by the Hex off the back of the Lotus. The Black Hole's there as well, but it will get put to a stop. The stolen Black Hole from Fishman controlling Kiyotaka. Solo attempts to put a stop to it with the hook shot across. Kiyotaka will manage to get the BKB off, but the Swashbuckle bash is there. Fishman does still die, but Kiyotaka's got to try and get away from this. Watson's just cleaning up. They cannot kill this Naga Siren. Solo chased into the river. He'll get the cogs out in time, but there's 3 dead on Hellraisers. My goodness, Kiyotaka's actually able to TP out of that somehow, but the same cannot be said here for Solo. 4 dead on a Hellraiser.
Smoke screen, do damage or continue controlling people up. Tofu and Ace here.
Guys, thinking about it.
Go straight for the Chrono. Exo as well. They really want to kill Ace here. Gaming Gladiators rallying around the Enchantress. She's got off the BKB and the attendants. Enchantress with some more Sproinks could actually play her way out of this one. Tofu going to survive. Dragged away from Picaz. And now they've moved back in onto the Faceless Void. He's going to try and time walk it off thanks to the False Promise, but now Panda, the target of choice for Tofu and Celery, has the Fate's Edict on him, so protected against the magic damage, while Picaz and Sea Smile chasing Quinn now. The Bat Rider gets turned on. This fight is dragging out forever as another Chrono from Picaz. Straight onto the Tiny and Ursa. Ench slept up, so the damage is lacking, and EG, they've done it now. Holding their high ground, coming out to play into the southern jungle and finding the Enchantress. A Yules from Matthew finds a bonus target. Celery's Rubik trying to flicker away but doesn't get any distance, so Whisper and Picaz straight on his head.
With some, and that's Picaz.
Yes, Picaz with a double damage rune as well, and he walks straight into the middle of them. Lincoln's popped. He does get scythed. Ursa on him, the backup there from the Oracle. False Promise and the big Chrono. Bat Rider caught up in it, and Quinn being battered into the ground. dead for 2 minutes. Ace might be found as well, but they're going to go for the backlines. Rubik being destroyed by Pakaz's Faceless Void. Time walks back in, looks for Ace, reverses it, rewinds, backs away. As Tofu splits the fight, multiple directions. Pakaz and Whisper find Duraccio under the smoke screen, can't do anything, caught up and killed.
They're constantly disarmed both of the cores of Gaming Gladiators.
They can't do
deal
anything.
damage.
Duraccio finally gets to open up onto a target, then he's slept. He's hexed, controlled for days on end. There's no end in sight, just being blown up and controlled everywhere. Duraccio gets tossed across to the Oracle, but Panda even has to disarm his own. Gets the Fate Eater out, and the damage is down. Whisper with a double kill. Well, Ace has to BKB TP.
There's way too much control. Like this Ursa, I want to see
If
his
they hit the
damage.
RPs and the Chronos, it's very tough for Entity to deal with this fight that the Hellraisers can bring to them. They look for the jump towards Dawnstone, they get the lift up with the telekinesis. Managed to get the roll off in time. Uragi put the BKB in the Chronos, caught the two of them. And Stormstormer will go down. They get a nice wall here along the three of them. In fact, this wall's kind of causing some issues here for Hellraisers as they'll lose both supports. Miro tries to TP out, but he gets taken down by Watson. It's a triple kill for him. Uragi has to time walk away from this, as he's now left pretty much on his own. Light Strike Array catches him. Ultra kill for Watson. Entity, they get the clean.
Going on pretty soon. When they see nobody showing up on bottom lane,
I mean, Sax is going to check.
they already know.
Talon, they do try for sort of drastic moves here. Light Strike Array does catch on to Makoto. Mass Makoto dead. Completely destroyed. Sax, he's in up on the high ground. This Pulverize is just smashing them all here as they pound Q into the ground. Ollie's going to get taken down. There's no escape for 23. This is just a complete slaughter now, Fog.
And they find
It's a team wipe. It's a team wipe.
5-0.